To round out a yoga practice, you definitely want to include some seated postures. As I said before, whatever is touching the mat is your foundation of the pose, so when you're sitting down, think about your sit bones rooting down into the ground as your foundation. To perform a basic forward bend, take your feet out in front of you and lengthen the legs, flexing the feet, and engage in the quads by lifting the kneecaps. Take a deep breath in, reach the arms up overhead, lengthen both sides of the waist, but keep plugging the shoulder blades down the back. Create a nice long spine as you reach through the crown of the head and lengthen the fingertips forward, keeping a flat back by hinging at the hips. When you've come to your limit, feeling it in your hamstrings, bring the hands down to the floor on either side of the legs. You might be good with your hands right outside your thighs. If you don't feel enough of a stretch, feel free to walk your fingertips forward toward your toes. If your back starts to round, immediately pull back a little bit, straighten out the spine as you root your sit bone down and keep reaching through the crown of the head, and find that place where you're comfortable but also getting a nice stretch. When coming into a seated forward bend, you want to make sure that you keep that nice long spine so that you broaden through the front body and counteract what we do all day, where we kind of fold forward, sit at computers, and drive and get our shoulders all up in our ears. The whole purpose of yoga is to create that nice long spine, so you always want to have that openness in the front body even when you're folding forward.